Well, hi friends, Doc South here, and finally found something that was heart-shaped. I wanted to, been walking all over the yard and through Sandy's Antiques and stuff, and I finally found something. If you look, there are various hearts in this pattern. The pattern here on this wheel and axle assembly, she somehow, for one reason or another, known only to her, has out on the back deck. This'll do. Many years ago, many years ago now, I was a rescue person in the city of Wilson, North Carolina. And I got to say, I really did enjoy it. Perhaps some of the happiest days of my life, coupled in with sometimes some of the saddest days. But all in all, it was a good thing to do. And I know one thing that used to happen that I found interesting, especially as we were going into more advanced training, the doctors in the hospital would treat us sort of like interns. We'd, only perhaps a little more politer than they might to an intern. They would come over to us and we might be walking down the hallway, on break, or we were done for the day. Maybe we were just searching out a good cup of coffee somewhere. They'd grab us. They'd say, "Hey, you guys, you two, it may be myself and my rescue partner would be in the hallway, like I said, and they'd say, 'Hey, you guys want to go watch an operation? Come on. We're doing one. Come on, take a look. If you want.' I said, suit up. Come on, we'll go in. You can watch. We're going to work on a hiatal hernia, let's say. That's when the esophagus gets kind of stuck between the diaphragm and the abdominal cavity, and it hurts. I think nowadays they don't have to cut you open to take care of it. I guess. I could be wrong, but back then they did, and they say you get a chance to see all the organs in our patient's body. It might be of interest to you. Heck yeah! So off we went. We're standing there with our masks on and gowns and such, and I don't know, feeling kind of cool. And again, like I said, they had the guy opened up rather well. You could see his lungs, you could see his stomach, a little bit of his intestines. If you look, you had to kind of crane your neck to see them. But all in all, they had them pretty well open, and we were getting sort of the cook's tour. And of course, the whole time you could see. Since they also work on the chest cavity when they're doing a hiatal, or they have to be able to see it, we could see the heart beating, which honestly is a pretty cool thing. Hence the hearts in this video, yes. And what was rather interesting was, for one reason or another, the surgeon kind of bumped the guy's heart, and the heart started bouncing all over the place. It sort of went into what would that be? A fibrillation, I believe. It was starting to beat very irregularly and kind of hopping around in the chest cavity. And it's, oh my God, look at this guy's heart. And of course, he's out cold, the patient. He's snoring away, but his heart's going bananas. And I said, oh my gosh, well, they're probably going to get what are they going to do? I had no clue. I'm looking at that. You know what the surgeon did? He just reached. He had his gloves on, of course, and he just reached over and patted the heart and said, "Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella." And darned if the heart didn't respond. It was just a little bit of kindness, a little tenderness, and the heart went back to normal. Rather cool. I don't know, I think somehow there's a life lesson in there. If an organ without a brain, of course controlled by a brain, but without a brain can calm down after an act of kindness, think of what some of your friends, how they might feel. Maybe some of them are, maybe right now with this coronavirus thing, they're going nuts, scared and frightened, or maybe someone in their life's got it. Perhaps a little act of kindness. Just kind of do what you can to just kind of pat them down just a little bit. Maybe a soothing word, and they'll feel better. I'm sure they'll thank you for it someday. Anyway, friends, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. Friends, that's a wrap for now. Thank you and God bless.